I have but one word. Micronics. Before Famidaily, I had the general dislike of them that anybody who had scratched the surface on who actually developed those 8-bit games had. But Famidaily has made me engage with virtually all of Micronics' output. And I don't do performative rage here. I try to engage with all of these games positively. I'll tell you right now that the maligned Tosei can do just fine as a workhorse developer. Micronics? I hate Micronics. You might think that you hate them because you played Ghosts and Goblins or 1942, but I'm playing all of them. And I assure you that my hate of Micronics goes so much deeper. Micronics also made the first Zoids game on the Famicom, Zoids being a toy line about robot dinosaurs and animals that are piloted by people. Micronics dropped that into a generic fantasy RPG. Zoids 2 is basically all of the same game systems, only with a coat of paint and remembering it's a science fiction setting where people pilot those robots. The story of the game is that in the distant future, there's a republic and an empire ruled by two brothers. You're a soldier for the republic, and when contact is lost with a distant military base, you're sent out to investigate. In towns, you can wander around and talk to people. If there's a military base in town, that's where you can find out how much experience you need to level up, as well as save your game. Shops in town can sell weapons and armor for your mech, items to use in battle, entirely new mechs, and you can have damage to your mech repaired. Repairing damage is not a flat fee. The more damaged you are, the more it costs. There's also a bank in some towns where you have an account. When you defeat enemies, money is added to that account, and you can't spend the cash until you go there to withdraw it. There's no reason not to have the cash out of the bank, so it makes it a needless and annoying step, especially since not all towns have a bank. Your submenu as you explore on foot has only 4 options: talk, search, use, and data. Data is where you go to install things on your Zoids and choose what Zoid you're piloting. On that screen, you can hit left and right to select your Zoid. Later on in the game, there's first-person dungeons. I never got to see any of those for reasons that will very quickly become clear. As you explore the overworld, you'll sometimes be attacked by other Zoids. You're shown what's attacking you and have the opportunity to change what you're piloting, use some items, or run away. Once combat starts, you're locked into that action scene until it's over. Here, you're always taking on 2 of that same model of Zoid. You can move the crosshair around on the screen, and hitting A and B fire your weapons. The A weapons are generally more powerful, and you don't start out with any of them. The enemy Zoids fire back, of course, and if those shots are in the middle section of the screen when they get large enough, then you get hit. Which makes the obvious and easy strategy to just keep moving left or right and mashing the attack button. There's no time limit, so you can do this forever, you'll never get hit, and you'll eventually defeat the enemies. After you defeat an enemy, some money will be deposited into your bank account. In the starting area, it's about $4 to $8. Credits? Whatever currency they use. Anything that you will buy is very expensive, and combat takes a very long time. Getting hit by a bullet basically means that you've lost $2. Get hit twice and you've lost all of your profit for that combat. That makes earning money for even the basic upgrades painfully time-consuming. There is a trick, however. If you can earn $240, you can buy a Turtle Zoid, strip it of its armaments, sell those armaments to the armor shop, not any of the other shops, and then sell the Turtle Zoid, and you'll make about $100 profit. Earning that $240, though, took me about an hour and 20 minutes. And that was the cheapest Zoid upgrade. You level up in Zoids 2, but leveling up doesn't do anything. Your health, damage, and defense are determined solely by your Zoid's equipment. One thing that can help you make some quick progress is starting the game with the name Tsukoto. That gives you a full complement of powerful Zoids. As you play the game, you'll find keywords from time to time. If you collected all of those and sent them in to Toshiba, they would send you a CD of the game's soundtrack. Personally, I think that sounds more like a punishment than a reward. This is some pretty awful music. And that is Zoids 2. You grind a long time in trivially easy combats to earn enough cash to trigger an infinite money glitch, and then you're allowed to start playing the game. And you actually need that infinite money glitch, because trying to earn that money through combat would make this game even more unplayable. This is bad design decision piled on top of bad design decision. And topped with a nice helping of that Micronic's technical skill. The way that the game slows down every time that you fire your weapons might have been annoying if it wasn't for the fact that combat is trivial. We've got one more Zoids game to go after this. At least that one's not by Micronic's. So hopefully it'll be better.